Hi, Aries. Happy November. Happy Turkey Day for many of us. Happy November. Ugh, yeah, means the winter's coming here in the Northeast, but, what are you going to do, right? So welcome, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or those just guided. Anyone who is here checking up on a loved one or a love interest, welcome. I do ask that you take a couple deep breaths, release the outcome, let it flow the way it wants to flow. We don't want to control it. It doesn't serve us that way, right? Sometimes the truth is hard to handle, hard to hear, but it is the truth that sets you free. So I just really want you to bring your intuition into the reading, okay? You can even ask for a sign from your spiritual team, in any way you want. I've had all kinds of strange things happen in this room. And I know some of it's people asking for affirmations, and that's fine. So, yeah, just want you to kind of relax within the reading. I have to say that, I was doing general readings for November since I did love readings for October, but love readings still want to come out. So whatever wants to come out, we're going to let it come out. Okay? All right. I can feel anxious energy out there. I can feel it. Just some deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, so we have the Devil as your first card. Can certainly represent Gemini, of course. Can certainly represent feeling tied to a situation that, that is not serving you. Within this Devil energy, right? Within this type of energy, I'm aware. I'm aware that, this could be, I'm aware that I am karmically tied to someone. But remember, if I'm karmically tied to someone, this doesn't mean that I suffer, that I'm supposed to suffer. It means I'm supposed to learn a lesson within it. Yet, I'm not going to lie and say that there's an easy solution, because it doesn't feel like there's an easy solution here. It does feel, I have this feeling like I want to go, but I can't seem to leave you. I feel like one partner, I feel one partner is in shame, feeling shame for their actions. Boy, it almost feels like whoever this person is, and I don't feel like it's you, Aries. I feel like it is whoever you're karmically tied to here. They're dealing with some type of deep shame. Now, whether it's shame over what they've done to you, I do think that's part of it. I don't think that's all of it. I feel it goes a lot deeper. Nonetheless, with the Chariot next to it, you know, here we have Cancer. Look at this, major arcanas, right? First two cards. But I see this Chariot as wanting to leave. You know, the Chariot, what we have to remember is a Chariot is always there for us. Everything within the Tarot already exists, right? Every character, you know, along our path is already in place for us, so to speak. It's like, you know, soul contracts already in place. So this Chariot always existed, but it is, I need to have the desire for the Chariot to come to me. Not just the desire, but I need to have, I need to be ready to break this tie, cut these chains. Because what it feels like, you know, it's not until I'm ready that this Chariot comes. It's, well, it's not until I find my inner strength. And maybe, you know, in a way with the Chariot, could also be talking about looking at the situation from above versus being part of it, right? What does that mean? It means looking at it like you were a third party invited in to analyze what's going on. No, you know, I'm not allowing myself to feel the emotions, but I'm looking for the pattern is what I'm doing. Because I feel then, and maybe only then, do you see what the real meaning of this relationship was. Because I do feel that you do end up moving away from it. And let me tell you something. If you feel like this is a twin flame energy, okay? And again, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, you could be dealing with a Cancer. Doesn't really matter, so to speak, the sign of the person. I don't even know where I was going to go with that, but now I'm feeling that okay, so I was just reminded, so if you feel this might be your twin flame, okay? I'm not saying it is or it isn't, but if you feel that, and that is what's making you hang in there. Because again, this other person is disrespectful. Has something, there's something they do where they have to hang their head low. Okay, you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like that partner, that person, has a challenge all of their own that, you know, what it feels like is it definitely feels like they had a rough childhood. I'm not going to lie. You know, I'm not making excuses for them at all. Just trying to give you a look inside. Definitely had a rough childhood and could have been from the father. Could have been a lack of a mother presence around him or her. I feel like, you know, the majority of their lives they have lived from their lower, you know, from their lower energy. And again, there is something that they're repeating. They keep repeating because they're missing the lesson. Doesn't mean it has to come in the exact same way, but it's, yeah, it's like the same concept. So if you feel this is your twin and that is what keeps you there, I want to just tell you that that is not what's going to pull you together if that is your hope. Sometimes we have to set someone free, which in return sets us free. And if it is your twin, you will come back together. You know, twins don't show up in the same lifetime with no purpose. There is major purpose. And that's why, you know, twin flames are not a dime a dozen. Okay, let's keep going. The Death card. And I kind of like that this Death card came out because this is a closing of a chapter. But it's a definite, you know, doesn't, you know, okay, so I know if you feel you're in a twin flame partnership, and I tell you that this is a definite end. You'll look at it as in, okay, then if I leave, then I never see them again. No, not the case. It's just not the case. 3 major arcanas, by the way. 2 in movement. 1 in chains. 2 in movement. 1 in chains. So the Death card talks about going into the next chapter of our life with as little resistance as possible. No resistance, if possible. And why would they want you to go into this next chapter with no, well, I know why, but well, because the next chapter is a blessing. And I kind of feel like, again, if this is you in this twin relationship, by the way, it does not have to be twins. I know there's a few out there, I feel you, who feel this is your twin. But it doesn't have to be a twin, okay? But it definitely is showing you, they're mirroring each other, that this is what needs to come to an end. To serve you, by the way, nothing has to come to an end. Always your choice. And with a Chariot in between the two of them, again, here is that possibility. It's almost like, in a way, egging you on. Right? Because it is sitting right next to the Devil card. And, you know, within the Chariot, you know, I feel sometimes why I'm moving out of one thing into the next, clearly is what I'm doing here, is because there's things, secrets. You know, Chariot's a card of the moon also. So, you know, things that are not revealed to us. I almost don't feel like this is from this partner, but more from the universe. And maybe this is what it's saying to you. Like, let's just let go of this. We don't have to say it's forever, right? Because maybe it's not. For now, let's let go of it. Because I feel like the universe wants to tell you, wants to reveal part of what's coming up. So, you know, let me get into that. 6 of Swords. I do kind of love that under the Devil. And look at that. I have the Moon, which I was just talking about with the Chariot, which falls under the Chariot. Okay, well, guys, it's like, I know you're going to freak out, but I swear it's like 30 cards. So let's give them a shuffle. You know, I just want to, it's like I have to throw a shout out to New York City, New Jersey, and New York City. I feel like saying New York in the house, New Jersey in the house. Don't know why. That may have been the affirmation you were looking for. All right, we want one more card. The Hermit. Okay, I guess we're going 9 cards. We have Justice. Hello, Libra. Virgo. I mean, come on. Just realized. Do you know, so far, before I even move, all major arcanas except for one. 6 of Swords. Aries. This is going to be quite a month for you. You know, so far the majority of them are positive. Let's keep going. Hi, Aries. How are you? I love that image. I just love it. 2 cups. Sitting next to Justice. And the 10 of Wands. Which makes perfect sense. Because the Devil, as you're incoming, and the 10 of Wands as you're outgoing, right? It's like before we even get into the thick of the spread, it's showing me that many of you are going to heed the advice of your, not necessarily me, but of your spiritual team. Because it's not me egging you. Why am I saying egging you on? Why am I saying that? Egging you on. Because that's not what I want to say. But that's what came out of my mouth. I don't know. It's not what I wanted to say at all. Anyways, what this is showing me, is, you know, I feel like you are dealing, I do feel like you're dealing with the situation here, especially with the moon right in the middle, right? Right in the center of your spread. And the Hermit beside that. So I feel like, you know, here, there may be something that comes to the forefront that is enough to make you want to leave. Now, it may sound cruel, right? But it's because Spirit has your back. Just doesn't feel like it. So 10 of Wands, you know, this is what I'm leaving. I'm leaving this 10 of Wands, right? But it's showing, like, it's showing the journey of this relationship, right? And with the Death card sitting on the top, it just feels like, well, you know, for some of you, Aries, I feel like you need to also think about your health. And I'm saying that because I feel, I can feel the stress levels. Okay, I'm not going to stay on this part of the reading too much longer. Because honestly, again, I feel like this may need to come, I don't know. This may be one of those readings that you need to watch in like 2 weeks to really absorb what you're hearing. Anyway, I do feel like, you know, who's ever in this type of relationship, it's taking its toll on you. And, you know, here we have the Hermit, shining light on the moon. So I feel what's ever revealed here is, may not be easy, but it is, again, for your highest good. And what do I mean by that? I mean, it's your higher self that doesn't want to live in this tied karmic relationship. It's your higher self. It's your inner being who wants you to call this Chariot. Because your inner being knows that this is not what it's about. This is not what love looks like. So anyway, I feel like something will be revealed to you that, you know, again, whether it's about this partner or it is your own spiritual team that reveals something to you that eventually allows you to see the reality of it. The reality of it. Okay, I'm going to close that. You know, I definitely feel Cancer is part of this reading. You know, so if you're a Cancer who's watching, or if you have a partner who's a Cancer, hey, you know, yeah, I'm definitely feeling, it's not just water energy, but I'm definitely feeling Cancer. You know, just real quick, you know how I said that I felt like something was going to be revealed to you, whether it's through that person or through your spiritual team? Well, it is through your spiritual team, okay? How do I know? Well, number one, ask for signs. Ask for the signs so you know. And when the signs come, don't dismiss them, okay? They're easy to dismiss when you don't, you know, when you don't want to see it. But again, it's what our higher being wants. Okay. I feel like a few of you, you are maybe moving to a different climate. I feel like you're moving to a different climate. And it feels good. For some of you, you know, I don't know if you've ever had a reading done with location, like where you live at, like right now, versus where is the best place for your energy. For some of you, I feel like that's what I'm following. Like I'm following, you know, like I had a reading once where I was told that, you know, this is probably from past lives too, though, but like parts of Colorado, um, North Carolina, and there was another state, and then there, I think, a country. Of course, what the hell, I forgot. Anyway, I feel like some of you are following this guidance, and you're moving to, again, somewhere where it's different seasons, and it's a great move. It's really, you know, and I do feel like it is, I don't know, latitude, longitude type of thing that, well, can I just say, I feel like a few of you, I don't feel like you're moving because of, okay, let me just say something. I feel like for a few of you, I feel like okay, I'm either leaving my hometown or moving back to my hometown. Now, I've had this before. I don't know if it was with you, but it's been a while, but I have had this message before. Similar message. I do feel, I feel more that it's you moving back to your hometown versus moving away from it. You know, I feel like you want to be surrounded by kind of like the feelings of yesterday, right? Yesteryear. That's what I'm feeling like. You must have really loved your hometown, because I'm feeling there was like a lot of support for you there. And I feel that who I'm speaking to now, there may not, you know, you may have been somewhere where you didn't know a lot of people. But this is like, I'm going back for the support of it. Hang on, my phone just keeps ringing. Thank you. Okay. So you're going back to your hometown. I'm really feeling that more than anything. Now, it doesn't absolutely have to be where I grew up, but it's definitely a moving back to a place where I felt supported. I felt love. Now, I'm not talking romantic love. I'm just talking about maybe it's familiar to me, you know. I do feel it's a great move. So, yeah, and, you know, here's a Chariot up here, too, so, yeah. You know, for some of you that you could be moving home to find this person. You could be feeling guided to move to this person. I definitely feel this person within this Two of Cups is, you know, I mean, sitting right next to Justice. Could be Libra. I feel like what Justice is saying here is, you know, if it is for those who've been proactive in their life, not perfect. Don't get me wrong. It's not about every choice I make is the right choice. Well, come on. You know, we're human. But this is about being proactive, as in seeing things for reality and not an illusion, okay? Knowing the difference between what is real and what is an illusion. How do I know that kind of stuff? Well, probably the Hermit, you know? Probably the Hermit. Not probably. The Hermit, because the Hermit, we're seeking spiritual guidance, you know, to better our human path. And by the way, I do feel like this Hermit is really what's allowing some of you to make a move. And, you know, with the Ten of Wands mirroring justice, let's just face it, this does feel like someone from the past for some of you. Now, for some of you, this is someone new. This is someone brand new. And I do feel the month of November. Okay, well, November, December. But I have to tell you, November feels very strong here, you know, of when the energy is coming in. Doesn't mean that we have to have connected at that point, but maybe the conversation started. Maybe we met each other or saw each other, had a small conversation, and now it's building from there. That type of thing. For those have someone coming back, you know, I feel that this is talking more about the people who are moving back home, back to a place where you felt secure. All right, let's take some crystal vision on here. I'm just getting a lot of, feeling a lot of the moon energy. And I mean it in a way where I kind of feel hazy. And for some of you, it's because you're just literally living in, you know, in a life where people around you, it's like, who do I trust? I can't seem to trust anyone. And I don't mean just lovers. I mean, you know, people I work with, maybe my family members. It's like I can't seem to rely on anyone. All right, so I'm going to take 3 cards up top here for the Devil, the Chariot, and Death. Look at that. Jeez, look at that. Eight of Swords. Makes perfect sense on the Chariot, right? Page of Swords on the Death card. So I'm happy to see that because, again, it's showing me that many of you are moving out of this karmic relationship. Now, if you didn't think it was karmic or you didn't think it was affecting you in a harsh way before, I want you to see it now. Four of Cups. I just feel like you're dreaming of better days. You're fantasizing about better days. You're fantasizing about the way this could be at its highest vibration. And I understand that, but it's not at its highest vibration. So it's like And let's face it, we can only control ourselves, right? We can't control another one. And that's what I feel like. I can't control this person because it's beyond me. And for some reason, I don't know why, but like all of a sudden I feel like my growth is stunted. Like, I have no growth in my life because of this. So we have the Eight of Swords on the Chariot. Well, hello. What do I do? 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 What the hell do I do? What the hell do I do? Doesn't seem to be a way out. You know, it feels like I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. But this is your thinking, by the way. This isn't reality. This is the way you're thinking. So, I'll just stay here. I'll just accept this. I'll keep pretending there's not a problem. But at the same time, I go on hating my life. And I know hate's a strong word, but that's what I feel. Because there's no way out. That's what you're telling yourself. Excuse my language, but the Chariot's saying bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit, Aries. There's always a way out. Always. Always. I feel like I need to repeat that. Now, I do feel, you know, for some, I also feel like I have, like, my partner, or who, even if I'm missing someone here, there is, I feel like I'd be bullied a little, but a little is enough, right? I feel like definitely being disrespected, and I feel that I almost feel like I have to live under the confinements of someone else's rules. But I'm Aries. I am the Emperor. That's what I have to tell myself. I'm Aries. I am the Emperor. I make the rules. And I break the rules. So I'm the Emperor. And I have to remember that about myself. I have to remember the stability I have within. I just can't find it at this moment. I have to tell myself that. Who am I? I'm the Emperor. I rule my life, not someone else. Only if I allow them. You know, and then we go right into the Death card, and I have the Page of Swords, and I'm so happy to see that, because it again is telling me, it's like you are heeding the advice, right? And the Page of Swords, you know, it's giving you forewarning that, you know, is it going to be simple? No. Is it going to be challenging in the beginning? Probably. But if we remember what the Death card asks of us, to try to release resistance as much as we can, right? Because of the Eight of Swords. This is my energy. This is my trap. This is what I've created. Based off of other people, granted. And, you know, I don't know, Aries, for some of you, I definitely, like, I know you want to leave. Well, let's get back to this, because I do feel like you do. Of course, not everyone. Maybe in your own due time, right? So, you know, the page is telling us, yes, it's going to be a little bit challenging. But this next chapter is about a time of optimism, manifesting, but in a different way. You know, seeking out the spiritual guidance you need to keep you strong. This is me going with the flow of the universe. You know, when death comes, it's really when you become alive, right? So let's look at it that way. Even though it's just a little challenging in the beginning. In the beginning. It's only for a little bit. You know, this is moving you into joy. Perhaps into unconditional love. I know one thing. It wants to move you out of where you're at right now. Let's take one more card in now. Look at that, the Four of Pentacles. Damn it. I've been saying damn it a lot this month in my readings, but damn it. Let go. Let go. Let go. You know, here I am resisting the change. Here I am. Here's my resistance right in front of me. But here is my power over that. And when I start to get weak here, I just need to remember what this message is trying to tell me. That there are much brighter days ahead. Aries. I just want to pick you up and move you out of there. I do. Okay. You know, and I have to be honest, like with the Four of Cups and the Page of Swords, again, it's not that if this is a twin flame, we will be back together, right? You know, I mean, again, because if it is a true twin flame, you're meant to shine a light on each other. But that doesn't mean I accept, because they're human. I cannot accept what they do to me. I have to remember who I am. I am the Emperor. Period. Jeez. Okay, we're going to do the next line, which is Six of Swords, the Moon, and the Hermit. And do 3 cards. Get a little bit better understanding. By the way, I never looked at the bottom of this deck. So, I better, you know, let me do that real quick, just so. Four of Pentacles. The underlying energy, so it does kind of make sense, right? Again, I'm, you know, here I'm definitely hanging on too tightly. You know, there's many other meanings to this card, but this is exactly what it's trying to tell you. Again, King of Swords. So for some of you, this could be an air sign, which kind of makes sense. You know, hey, listen, I love you air signs, you know. I think I'm a Gemini moon. It's so weird because I think I'm at 29 degrees Gemini, and one of the new readers I have did a chart on me and feels I'm more Cancer. So, anyway, I don't know why I was telling you that, but so at the King of Swords, so for some of you, it could be this is who I need to let go of. We've got the Hierophant. So definitely a commitment, you know, some type of a commitment here. You know, and then I have the Six of Wands. I don't. This is as far as I'm going to go back, probably. I feel like going back one more card, to be honest. You know, this is like the victory card. I kind of feel like this is their victory, like you were their victory, because this is also a card of ego too. You know, it's a positive card, but you know there is ego there, almost like, you know, I won the prize. Look at that, the Prince of Swords. So, okay, we're not going back any further, but it's like, for some of you, it's like, here I am tied. I've been tied to the King of Swords since we were young. Okay. But that makes perfect sense. Okay, Six of Swords. I am moving. I am moving on. Doesn't matter how difficult it is. I definitely have spiritual help here. I'm trusting in my intuition, though, it's, you know, it's a little cloudy, and certainly could be talking about, you know, going into this hermit mode, shining a light on what I need to leave behind as I go on this. Feels like a new adventure, though there's definitely fear. You know, there's fear. But that's okay, because this is the type of fear that you would expect. You know, and I know that fear is going to turn into joy. What it's really meant to be. Okay. You know, for some of you who's moving, it may be around the new moon, which is it's tomorrow, I believe, or the full moon. No, the full moon's tomorrow. In Taurus, right? Taurus, and then the new moon is in Scorpio. Okay. Page of Cups. I kind of love that. Two of Pentacles on top of the moon. By the way, the Six of Cups came on top of the Six of Swords, or the Page of Cups is on top of the Page of Swords. Five of Swords over the Hermit. That makes sense. Because I am seeking clarity here on whether I'm staying or I'm going. And, you know, within the Five of Swords, both partners are hurt. Doesn't mean that one didn't do more to the other. You know, absolutely they did. But, you know, they're not walking away without their battle scars, so to speak. And let's just face it, these battle scars may be the actual lessons they need to learn. I feel like right now I have two people who are completely in your minds and not trusting your intuition at all. I feel like at all. You may be really wrapped up in something. You know, it could be pain. It is. It's pain. I know that. But what it's doing, because it may be all you're thinking about. And what we have to remember with the Five of Swords is there is optimism, positivity, love, and light at the end of the day if we allow it, right? I don't necessarily mean this person, but I mean what it's asking you to do is turn around and, you know, we all have to really let our intuition guide us now, especially the way the world is. You know, we have to know. We have to feel the danger before the danger reaches us. This is what our intuition is for. So, and it's sitting on the Hermit. So, definitely I need clarity. I'm completely in my mind here. Okay. So I feel like with the Six of Swords and this Page of Cups, I definitely feel like this is, you know, maybe you were talking to someone from your hometown or wherever this is that you're moving back to. And this could be partly what's pulling you back there, right? You know, feels like an innocent type of love. I do agree with you, by the way. I do feel, again, it's a perfect move. And I do feel that you absolutely find the love of your life there. It certainly could be someone, again, from your past who probably has lived there, you know, has lived there for a while, maybe never left. Could be a Virgo. Definitely could be a Virgo. You know, it's Virgo with the Page of Cups. And even though moving forward is somewhat difficult, there's some resistance that remains. I know why you're going now. I know why you're going. Well, let's do one more. Beautiful. I was praying it was going to be good news. Beautiful. You know, this is so beautiful. Here I am trusting my intuition. Here I am following my intuition, even though I can't claim that it's easy. I can't claim that, you know, what my higher self is asking of me is easy. It's not. It's a little bit challenging. But I know to trust it without doubt. This is you trusting it without doubt. And look at that. Here's this Page of Cups, right? So for some of you, if you're going back for the potential of a relationship, you may have, again, had contact with them already. You know, like, I don't know, phone, Skype, that kind of thing. But, and, you know, the Hermit could be also talking about you really having the clarity to enter into this relationship when it comes. Because here's the Knight of Cups, so I know it's coming. I know you're coming together. And it feels legit. It feels good. You know, even with the Hermit here, it's like, this is not someone who's going to keep secrets from you. And I'm not talking about Virgo. I'm talking about the energy of the Hermit. They're not going to keep secrets from you. They're just not that way. Now, we talk about Virgo. Let's look at it this way. So, with a Virgo, we could be, it can feel like someone's keeping secrets from me, but they're not. They're just, You know, I had someone say to me the other day that when we talk on the phone, that all I do is listen. And I said, yeah, you're right. I said, I'm a great listener. You know, I practice the skill. I understand the importance of it. And I'm not someone who likes, I know you guys are going to be like, what do you mean you don't like talking about your life? But I don't, you know, so I normally don't go into great detail unless someone is asking for that information. And then I still may not. And I'm saying this because I want you to, and I am a Virgo. So I'm saying this because I want you to understand the energy. Because this does definitely feel like someone that you can give your heart to. But they may be someone who is much better showing their emotions than telling you. So they may show you that they love you, or they will. But their I love yous may not be quite as often. Let me tell you though, Aries, I feel like if you say it to them, they will automatically say it back to you. Not automatically, but they mean it. It's just, yeah, it's another thing I had to teach myself too. The words I love you. No, I learned that lesson early. So I love this. I love it. I love it. The Magician with the Two of Pentacles over the moon. You know, again, I feel like more truths are coming out. Truths. I feel like I'm digging up something from the past here. Or I'm waiting for information. Something has to do with the past. I feel for a few of you, especially with Justice down here, that if there's been something you've been waiting for, it feels like money, to be honest. But it's some type of abundance that is rightfully yours. I do feel, you know, it could be an inheritance that somehow you didn't receive everything you were meant to receive. And I do mean meant, like it was meant for you. It was the wishes of, you know, whether this is your parents but it was the wishes of someone for you to receive, but you didn't receive it. But again, something is revealed that brings it to you. I gotta go one more in that. Look at that star. Okay, well, maybe it's more money than what I thought. Because this is definitely a card of luck, right? You know, we have to put Aquarius in here too. So it could be the Aquarius that's bringing it or Aquarius that's been holding it back, if this is the Aquarius energy. But I feel this is talking more about whatever this was that has been hidden, so to speak. Now, I do feel purposely. Is revealed. And with the Magician here, it may be you digging. You may be digging a little bit. You may be digging to find this information, and you find it. You know, we look at the Magician too as someone who is sneaky. Maybe, you know, this could be an attorney that like hid the fact from you, and it's like, my sibling got it, but I didn't. My partner got it, but I didn't. That kind of energy. But anyways, it's coming to you. And, you know, with the star showing up on this message, I don't know. For some of you, it can feel life-changing. It's definitely going to ease a lot of stress. That I feel. That. Sitting on top of the Hermit. This tells me that you have the great possibility of receiving total clarity over whatever this represents to you. Total clarity. Total understanding. Knowing what to do next. This is you listening to your intuition. Clarity. What more could we ask for? Because there's so many swords, we definitely need clarity. Okay, let's get on to the next line. I hope you guys don't mind. It's just how I feel like doing your reading. Look at that, 3 cards. So I have the Hangman on Justice. Hi. Guess what card you fell on? The Lovers. Oh, I'm sorry. The 2 of Cups. But it's, you know, I'm looking at them and I just said the Lovers. That's funny. Maybe Gemini. For some of you. But you landed right on top of this card. The Emperor. 6 of Swords. Landed on the 10 of Wands. Beautiful. I know, it doesn't feel, you're really like, what? Where's the beauty in that? Well, here's the beauty in that. Same card. Aries. This is you stating to the world, you don't want to live in this energy anymore. I don't want to carry everyone else's burdens so they can go live their life. And here I am. I mean, Aries, that's what you do. You rescue people. You know, I call you my rescuer. And you're great at it. But it's time to stop and rescue yourself. This is definitely about me putting myself first. This lets me know I had hard lessons, yes. But I got through them. I really didn't have a choice, right? You know, we're forced to move forward whether we like it or not. But this is me wanting to again. And I love the Crystal Vision version of the 6 of Swords because I always feel that this is such a super strong card of intuition and clarity. And by the way, it is falling right on top of that Ace of Swords. I don't want to live my life this way anymore. I'm done rescuing everyone. Especially male Aries, right? Definitely. Definitely. But it comes, I mean, it comes from such a beautiful, beautiful place within you, you know? It really does. And it's not that you can't rescue people, but, you know, you can't take on their burdens. You can't. You know, I feel like I'm talking to someone who's been doing this for a long time, and really what the message is talking about is, you know, it's time to live your life now for you. Doesn't mean you won't rescue someone and fall in love. You probably will. That's like your MO. You probably will. But it's doing it for the right reasons. That's why. You know, if someone comes up to you and, you know, I mean, Aries, you know, if you feel someone needs rescued, right? But if they're asking you to take on their problems, that's different. They're asking you to sit down and talk with them and help them come up with solutions. That's better. So, I don't know, but I love that that landed there. Okay, let's go into justice. We have the Hangman. So, well, you know, what am I doing? I'm seeking wisdom. I put myself in a temporary holding pattern. You know, in the Hangman, I don't feel like I'm rushing myself either way, but maybe I need to a little bit more. You know, I need to, you know, it's like the Hangman is not moving forward or moving backwards until I know what I need to know. So 90% of that is great, but 10% of it, you know, I need to, I guess you just can't know everything, right? Queen of Pentacles. So, some of you could certainly be dealing with a female earth sign, right? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This could also be talking about the need to get grounded, really get grounded. Get those feet grounded, like, I want to say in the dirt. Go play in the dirt. I don't know. Go play in the dirt. I'm going to take one more in here. Judgment. Look at that. You know, major arcana is everywhere. So, major changes going on in your lives. But the thing is like you have control of most of it, right? Because the changes that want to come in all begin with you. That's why you're getting so many swords and twos, you know, decisions, the energy feeling stuck. You know, swords, we just have to move through them, right? But you do. You know, judgment here, I could certainly be calling on, even though this isn't really a card of spirituality, but that doesn't really matter because I am seeking answers here. And with justice or judgment, and well, justice too, I feel like, well, I feel like your answers may come from a surprising place. I feel like they come from your soul family, your family members who have gone before you. definitely helping with clarity here. And I do feel like it's going to surprise a few of you. Like, it's just, maybe it's the first time you really felt a message from a loved one. But but you're going to feel it. You're going to, well, you got to pay attention. You know, you just have to be in that present moment. Okay, I can't wait to get into this. 2 Cups with my beautiful Aries. You know, soulmate energy, without a doubt. And, I mean, look what that guy's doing. He looks like he's rescuing her, right? In a way. But what an embrace. 3 Cups. So, this is something I will be celebrating. You know, I feel what it's saying, Aries, is, you know, you meet this person. Or if this is the person coming back, it is, I feel like it's going to blow you away. Blow you away. And I feel that it's the kind of thing, kind of emotion where, my God, you cannot hold it in, right? You can't hold it in. And I feel for some of you, it's like, this is me telling my family members, telling my best friends, you know, the people who are closest to me, this beautiful news. Because we're celebrating this love. They're celebrating you within this love. No, this is not cheating. Not cheating. Not here. Not today. This is love being celebrated. 5 of Pentacles. You know, what this tells me is it's been a long time coming, right? Because to me, this is the card of loneliness. You know, many other messages with it, but here I feel like it's loneliness. You certainly could be a single mother, you know. Hello. Well, hello. You know, if you're not Aries, and this is you, this may be Aries coming in to try to rescue you. Oh my. But, again, like I said, I don't feel, it's not that you can't rescue people. Just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. This is about love, though. Love. All right, one more. Look at that. Love of the highest nature. Love of the highest calling. The love that all of us seek. And let's not forget, I have all your ancestors over here, right? Somebody else got that right in that same spot. All my ancestors. Kind of pulling this together for me. Could this be a possible marriage in the future? Absolutely. Absolutely. How could it not be? I'm just so happy, you know, that you landed on this 2 of Cups. And, you know, for some of you, you may be rescuing one more person, but this may be the person that you end up the rest of your life with. And for others, this is talking about it's been a long time coming. A long time coming. Now, you know, with the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Swords, part of this is within my own energy. You know, like you know, I've definitely slowed the energy down myself. How? hanging on to things too tightly, hanging on, you know, putting value on material things versus things of soul nature. You know, I feel like saying, so whatever has been holding me back, I now have tamed that beast. Whatever's been holding me back, I'm seeing it and I'm able to control it. It's not controlling me any longer. I'm above it. I'm above it. You know, card of Leo, I have to throw that out there. But I feel this is more about the passion. Like, let's just look at these two cards. I know, I got to take my terrible towel down. That's for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Woohoo! But I don't like the way it looks in the camera. So what I'm noticing with her is the movement. Both in movement, right? And it feels like that's exactly where she's walking to. You know, just look at the difference in the coloring of the cards. This is about passion, being ignited again. And I'm moving. You know, for some of you, it's like I can see that climb, right? That climb, but this is telling you, if you haven't made it to, let's say, the top of the mountain yet, you are so close. Don't give up now. I almost wish the 9 of Wands would pop out, but I do have the 10 of Wands. And the only reason I want the 9 of Wands is just to say, keep that focus, keep on moving. Don't stop now. Don't stop now. Okay. I'm going to take this 2 of Cups, and I'm just going to surround it. You know, normally I do the underlying energy, but we all know what that is. And, you know, that's like a simple choice. I will leave it out, though, in case it, you know, it wants to be part of it. Okay. My God, do I love this image. I just feel like, you know, I'm looking at that card closely. Like, I'm seeing, it's almost like her pattern of the skirt on him, or him, which then turns, and it's the wrong word. I want to say penetrate, but I don't, yeah. Watch your minds out there. I mean, come on. It's a beautiful love. And I mean, they are looking eye to eye. Eye to eye. You know, why are they looking eye to eye? Because that's where our soul exists. You know? You look in someone's eyes, you can see their soul. even if they're trying to hide it, especially when they're trying to hide it. But this is about, I just feel like this is a knowing. This is, oh, Aries, this is, you know, the more I sit within his energy, I feel like I just want to, I just want to run and jump in this person's arms. Like, I just want to run and jump into their arms. And that's what they want. So, hallelujah. Hallelujah. I mean, you know, this is, oh, it is hallelujah. Because it's so beautiful. It's pure love. It's pure love. You know, there's wisdom within here too. So, you know, I feel like this is also like telling me don't exclude, you know, people like me in my 50s, because I feel like it's saying this is at any age. It could be happening to you no matter what your age is, you know, so don't think you're too old or maybe even too young. So, you know, 18 and above, please. I don't know. Okay, let's see what's going on. There's that Six of Swords again. Again, Six of Swords, but now it's in the past. It's in the past. Hello. You know, I just have to say, when we started your reading with the Devil is your first card, and then the Devil came on top of the Devil, you know, I feel like for some of you, I just want you to consider the fact that you may not be with what you think is your twin flame. You may not be with that person. Because I can feel the difference in the type of love very clearly when I'm doing a reading. And there is nothing that's, you know, I just can't compare what I'm feeling right now. Like, this is right. This is right. There, you know, it is so right. So just consider that because, you know, with the card Past Lives showing up here, this may be the real twin flame. It's like, with a real twin flame, please stand up. So Four of Cups and, I'm sorry, it's, I don't know why I said Four of Cups. All right, I don't know why I said the Four of Cups, but anyway, I don't want to focus on that. It's like, again, if I look at her, well, I mean, it's all over her. This beautiful pattern, right? And I'm sure it's, I really need to read the book on the cards, but I read intuitively. But sometimes it's good to read the actual, because each deck can sometimes have a different meaning. I'm just trying to figure out if this pattern means anything. And it's nothing that I can pick up on, but maybe someone out there can. It may symbolize something. But anyways, you can see how, you know, it's on his legs. It's all over her arms. You know, we're meant to be together here. You know, maybe why I thought this was the Four, because I feel like saying, I need to really tune in. I need to tune in to the energy. And, I mean, it is a beautiful healing. You know, it's just like a beautiful healing. Well, we're coming back together. Okay, let's look below. I have Six of Wands. the Two of Wands, but I just want you to look at the word possibility. Except I want to add on to that endless possibilities. Endless. And by the way, you've been here before. And maybe this is exactly why the healing comes in. That feeling of, I feel like this is the more, you know, I'm not sure how to explain it, but it is that love. It is that the merging and melting and the two bodies coming together, embracing. And this is what it's like. I want to say home. It feels like I'm home with this person. I don't care where I'm at in the world. That's not what it means. I'm at home. Seven of Pentacles on that. So, yeah, we've had to wait. Maybe we're planned for some of you, because remember, some of you are moving. So I may have had to plan. I may have had to save up the money. It may have taken a little bit of time, but this is about patience. This is what's feeding it, right? This is about knowing that my seeds of intention have already been put in the universe. Now I just have to put positive momentum behind that. Not that you even have to at this point, to be honest, because it's just happening. It's happening. And I feel like what it's just telling you is that, if you're someone who, like, I've been in this holding pattern forever, you have to find a way. Okay, well, you don't. It's like, I want to tell you, like, if you keep telling yourself that it's not coming for me, it's not coming for me, even if you're typing it in the comments, you're putting that into the universe. Please consider that. I'm not going to, I know I seem to go into a speech about that, but it's so true. So, these possibilities for this type of love is for everyone, right? It just may not be our time. But it doesn't mean we stop believing. Like, why would you think that one deserves it more than another? It's not the case, right? We're loved equally. Blessings are equal, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because I know some of you are like, well, how can you say that? Now, if you look at blessings as in, why does someone else always have more money than me? Then you're thinking that they're always happy because of that money. And I know money certainly helps. We need money. But that's not why we're here. We're not here to stockpile it, right? We're here to love, learn, and live. I don't know. The three L's. The three L's. Okay, let's give it a shuffle. See if anything wants to come out. I just have to say, with the Six of Wands mirroring the Seven of Pentacles, it is telling you, it's a card, again, of success. It's a card of passion, the Six, a card of passion, a card of movement. I'm moving out of difficulty. This character is really celebrating that fact. So, and it is falling under the Six of Swords, so, it's been a long, hard road. Of course I'm going to celebrate it. But I have to say, passion, passion, passion. Okay. I feel like, you know, I'm just going to say it as I see it. I feel like some of you, well, just like the Four of Pentacles, I've tried to control a situation, and it just didn't serve me, right? Because you weren't meant to control it. You know, it was never your job. You know, you never had to take on that responsibility, but you chose it anyway. But that's okay, because you're moving out of that, or you have already. I don't know, guys. That may be all we need to know. 3 more shuffles, see if anything comes out. 3 more, Spirit. Okay, I even threw an extra one in for good measure. So, you know, just telling me this is your reading, and quite beautiful. I have to say, like, the really special messages seem to be coming at the end of everyone's reading. Not, I mean, they're all special, but for some reason I'm loving, you know, the cards that I'm surrounding on the end. Just loving what's coming out for everyone. Okay, just trying to see if I can see anything else. $18, $9. I was just adding up the numbers here, and it comes to a 9, which, you know, is about endings, beginnings and endings, right? Past lives. 6, 7, 8, beautiful. Infinity, infinity. 6, 7, 8. You got a lot of 8s, adding up to 8s anyways. 6, 7, 8, so that'd be 15, and a 6. What did I say? 15, so 8, 8, 6. Which is 16, 17, 18, turns back into a 9 again. A 9 again. Life after life. You know, eternal love. Not just here on earth, but forever, for eternity. I just want to say, hello, lover. Hello, lover. Okay, Aries, well, quite beautiful. You know, if you guys wonder why, like, sometimes I hang in, you know, like, stay within an energy for a little while, it's because it feels good. You know, it just feels good. I'm experiencing the feeling of it, and you know, I just want to explain it to you in the best way possible, you know, in the best way possible. Beautiful reading, guys. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I'm so happy for you, Aries. Don't forget who you are. You're the Emperor, male, female. You are the Emperor. Please remember that. But it's not about, you know, well, let's just keep it at that. You are the Emperor. And you came right out in this card, right? The Emperor came right out on this card. Hallelujah. All right, guys. I love you. Beautiful. Thank you so much, as always. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your comments, you helping other people with your comments. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. All the signs do that, and I just love that. Because that's what it's about, right? That a community supports each other. So, thank you. Thank you, guys. And, you know, you deserve this. You totally deserve this type of love. And I know I'm going to get comments of people who have had bad experiences with Aries, you know, and you cannot blame a whole group for the mistake of one, okay? Okay. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.